quality stuff. Alright, JB says play all the things, so careful with the locks, they can't be replaced. I kind of know the solution to this already. Basically, force floor nails with locks. Just as a general gimmick here. So that whole point was. Wait, no, I think. Or with the yellow lock there. First post off the blue lock, and then you're down here. That was the whole purpose of that room. See, definitely my entire thought process when designing these was, can a puzzly level be made? Since a more simple maze-like level could definitely be created. And this first palette was definitely the trickiest to try to puzzle. Where's the other blue lock? Yeah, key insight. Just the big thing there was the partial post off the lock. Alright, Josh's Serene Village. Okay, I forgot. This looks, first impression, this looks really cool. I'm liking how the floors are the ones you can't step on. I want that key, I think. Alright, I think that's everything on the outside except for right near the lock. Okay, so big central area. I don't know if I want to pick any of these up. It looks like Josh also had the idea of using force floor nails. Alright, trade a red for 2 reds, but then I need to nail off reds later. Looks like the green has to be done not last as well. Toggle. Oh, there's a toggle button there. Is there one in this corner? Yes, there's multiple. That is nice. Definitely appreciate that. And we're going blue. Alright, that was fun. Definitely better than mine. Okay, Chipster Border Patrol. Did I accidentally copy an L when I shouldn't have for the naming? I don't know. Let me check that quickly. I think I did. Oops. Sorry, Chipster. Well, that's been fixed. Oh, right, I fixed it in the ranking version, whatever. Okay, so everything's predictable, but nobody stops to think. Huh. Of course there's walls. It's... Huh.
Bummer.
Oops. I wonder if I'm just not getting this, or if this is really all there is to it.
Bummer.
Oops. Whoa, that was cool. Not huge on this level, to be honest.
Bummer.
Yeah.
Bummer.
Tried to do a little boosting shortcut there.
Bummer.
I shouldn't feel like I have to optimize in order to survive. But that's the position I'm in with this level right now.
Bummer.
And again with the...
Bummer.
Can't go through there, that would be a trap. Got it. Okay. Okay, once I like got the blue, like the blue lock is much harder to access than the rest of that for some reason. Probably because it's not adjacent to the green at all. On top of that, just the fact that you can partial post, the fact that you can't just teleport into a tank you can't even see, I'm not a fan of. So, not bad, not bad. Ranking stays the same. Moving on to the newcomers level, the 456,977th password. Ah, but JB, that's the thing. It's not actually lucky timing. Okay, so right 3, left 2, right 3, left 2, right 3. Okay. Figured it wouldn't be total guesswork. How do we tell for this one? There's gravel here. Maybe. Okay. I'm playing an MS and I'm going to take full advantage of it. Alright, 4 and then 1. Okay, this is interesting. 9, 8, 5. So 985. This is interesting, but it's not entirely fun remembering and going back and forth. And if it was just the tank section, like, I actually think it would be stronger than with the figure out the opening. It looks like 735 to end it. Oh, I'm shutting down the tanks, maybe? Yeah, 735. Oh yeah, this is not bad. Because to get this to not be ridiculous with what you have to remember, you do have to run back and forth through these hallways a lot. 735. Yep. Alright. Hey, Mika's level. I was looking forward to playing this. But ranking, I put that above Border Patrol, just because Border Patrol was kind of frustrating with how it used the tanks, and that one wasn't. So, double vision. Okay, so this room's the same.
Bummer.
Oh, I get it. I get it. So the two rooms are the same, but you're on a time limit for the second one. Whoops, green was up there. Unless the time limit wasn't the gimmick and that you could just do that. I wonder if that's a bust. Welcome to the stream chat, James. I'm curious to see if this can be done. Like beating the tank. Before I go any farther, I'm going to look at the editor for a quick moment. Ah, there's a trick. There's a trick. The yellow and the green and red spots are connected. There's a trick. I think that's a trick anyway. Alright. See, that was close. That was close to beating the tank. I'm pretty sure you can. I'll have to ask Mika about that. I mean, it's got me playing after I solved it, so... Oh, that was really close! That was so close! Alright, one more try.
Bummer.
I lied. I see what I've been doing wrong. I've been being dumb about when I was getting some of the chips. So if I'm correct, you can barely beat the tank.
Bummer.
No! Okay, I'm gonna move on. One move short of beating the tank. I don't know where to put that. Oh, like, definitely preferred Serene Village to Double Vision now. The only real question is, it's interesting, it kept me playing. That's mostly because I want to see if you could do something with it. I'll probably go back to that later just to see if you can beat the tank. One more quick look at the editor at first, actually. Okay, now. I'm pretty sure I don't see anything else I could have done. So, The Funhouse by... This is my mom. Yes, I have converted family members into this game. Okay, invisible walls there. Do I want to get the green key yet? I don't think I do. Okay, now I do think I do. Sure, use invalid tiles. Right. 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 Okay, so if we can flip the toggle and go through here, we can't. We need another blue key. There's another blue key. Didn't overstay its welcome, that's for sure. That's the main reason I'm placing it above the password level, just because it doesn't overstay its welcome, while the password one on the right side does go on for a bit too long. Though it might just be because of how I played it. Definitely putting it above Border Patrol. Yeah, I'll put it below password. Password is a much better, like, as a cooler concept. So teleport times 8. What? No. No. Apparently, yes. Oh good. Doesn't look like you need specific directions on any of these. Nice tank room. Okay. I don't know what to think. There's 9 teleports in the level. I'm looking at it now. It can still be heard, right? I just want to be sure. I don't want to just be talking to myself. Password or teleports? Gotta go with the teleports. They made me go, whoa, while I was playing. Tankometry. Eric's stuff is usually pretty interesting. Interesting method of getting keys.
Bummer.
That's not what I did!
Bummer.
Okay. I'm not a fan of the tank section here. Like, I'm really not. These fourth floor parts are good.
Bummer.
getting pretty tempted to just not solve this one. One, two, one, two. No? Oh, okay.
Bummer.
I think I see it now. One, wait two, wait one, wait four. But if I actually get 28 chips like that, that's still far too long, I think. One, two, three, four presses. Notice. Okay, so once I spotted the pattern, better, but put it below double vision. I think that's where it goes, definitely below double vision. So just 2 levels left, both by RB3 Pro keys. For the first palette, that is.
Bummer.
No, no. Can I put this below mine? Maybe. Okay, so it goes to the border. Blue walls everywhere. Short-ish seeming time limit. And the tank thing at the beginning is kind of blah. This is all the level is, isn't it? This is all the level is. Look at this. I maybe get that chip? Or the key? Yay, I can get the key and proceed, probably. Wait, nope. So if I'm right, it's gonna be up back this way again. And the key's this way. So it's rotated. Woo. Woo, I managed to escape and break everything. Look at this! Look at this! Bad. Bad. I do not like this level.
Bummer.
I don't see how you're meant to do this. Like, even looking at the editor, I don't see how you're meant to deal with the center. Oh, wait. That's evil! Alright. I made a bad assumption. This is still basically the same thing rotated, though. Like, just by recognizing and remembering the pattern, I'm avoiding running into... Like, just finding where the edge is, I'm avoiding running into walls. For the most part. It's just not interesting, plus the middle is kind of a pain. I didn't even need to take the green key like that. Oh. Well, this is going to be interesting. That used up a blue. Now I don't have any blues available to me. Like, this seems like it would be a decent puzzle without the tanks. Or without... But as it is, I think this level is just trying too hard to be everything at once. That just means it's succeeding at... Like, and then it's not succeeding at anything. this. You get cooked so easily if you go through the teleports, but you have to go through the teleports. Alright. New approach. If this one doesn't work, I'm just going to skip the level. For real, not like I said with Mika's, because Mika's was interesting and kept me going back because of that. Yeah, I'm not too worried about the rotating at the like the rotating tank at the exit. I can't have the blue key when I go through there, or it breaks that. This is so stupid. Let's try starting with blue. What's the worst that can happen, right? This is the person behind the keyboard master, whatever it is, set. That was submitted for CCL before that had, like, all ridiculous invisible wall levels. So if it, like, RB3 Pro Keys is still in the point of designing where just because you can do something means that you absolutely should. Okay, so if I'm correct with where this teleport's going to take me, it's going to take me to the bottom of the green part. From there I can get to the red. Okay, this was very much in theme. It's just not very fun to play. Like, these side paths don't, like... It's torn between trying to be a toggle maze and... Oh, no, the moment I get rid of that green lock, the tanks are going to behave differently. I'm going to do it anyway. So tanks are now stopped, and stuck stopped for that matter. Yes, that would be fantastic. That's exactly why I avoided it now. Okay, now I just have to hope that there's no tank stuck there. There's not. This should be a solve. No. No! 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 I refuse to believe that you did that! He did that! He actually has the nerve to force you to end on this yellow part. No! You don't do that! You do not! And this is not something you could see coming at all. Like, so all 8 of these sectors, we'll call them, are exactly the same, except this one has this extra toggle wall keeping you from getting that yellow key. No. Okay, so what you'd have to do to solve is go up to this yellow lock, come back down through here. Oh wait, never mind. I blocked off the way to get to the tank button anyway. I'm not going to solve this level. I'm just going to pass on it. Next password. Great. More of the same. More of the same. Do I really have to do this? Do I really have to do this?
Bummer. 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 Bummer.
No! No, I'm not doing this! I'm not doing this! I want to know if he's actually solved this. I'm gonna revert to pausing.
Bummer.
Pausing doesn't help, because you have to go and then have the tank get stuck. No. Not in this rule set. I'm willing to try it in links, though. Maybe this will be reasonable in links. Who knows? What is it with me and pause buffering? It's worth trying sometimes. I mean, if pause buffering works, it works, doesn't it? Look at this, though! Maybe this was designed for links. Oops, that was stupid of me. Like, if this was designed for links, I could see it. Like, it's not bad. In links. Maybe the other one was meant to be played in links as well. I'll have to try that too. Something tells me it's not going to be any better, though. Alright, so going off that in links, I'll bump it above Border Patrol. Polarity stays at the bottom, even if I can do it in links. I'm going to try it. Nice. Nice! 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 Okay, unsolvable in links. I feel no guilt about putting my level above this. My level we can at least beat. Hello? Really? Did it? Why is it?
Bummer.
What is it doing? Okay, whatever. How many levels are in this? There's a lot. There's like 10 per pallet for 4 pallets, so there's a lot. So pallet 2, as you can see, is very much red-blue focus. My own level took full advantage of that, inspired kind of by World Collide and color coordination, both by JB. So obviously, my level, I know the solution. Lynx is smooth. Like, there's a bunch of little differences, but the most noticeable one is MS is tile by tile, while Lynx is smooth, like very smooth. Alright. I think cloning 3 is correct here. Yeah, there's a lot of really subtle differences, but that's the big one.
Bummer.
Oops. There's differences in how the teleports are handled a bit differently. And so in the tanks also, tanks and teleports are the probably two of the bigger differences, and that level used both. So when they interacted differently. So yeah, the whole gimmick of this level was just every tile on one side is replaced with something with a corresponding tile on the other side. Every single one. So bombs corresponded to thieves, etc. I'm gonna get rid of that one instead. Should still be fine via collisions to get at that chip, which is annoying to try to do, but whatever. Yeah, this should make a collision that works. Nope! Okay.
Bummer.
You know, I made the collision and then I forgot to get out of the way. If I fail this again, I'm just gonna skip it. Yeah, I'm just gonna skip it because I have solved this before, and I tried answering it. Like, it's a trick. Like, that's a tricky one to answer. Like, just because MS and Lynx does have a lot of, like, do have a lot of more subtle differences. I'm gonna regret doing that in a moment. Because now I've got collisions going on. Oh wait, duh. We can just do that. This room with the dirt was not designed to have any specific solutions. You just do whatever works. Okay, moving on. Western standards of living. Josh. Honestly, when I was looking through, this one stood out as one of the ones I wanted to try the most. Just because it's a very simple level in terms of what you do, but it looked very interesting to play. Alright, I'll trade my boots in for some flippers. I don't want to get rid of my flippers just yet. Okay, apparently I do. No, there are not buried teleports. There's just tanks. And said tanks end up entering teleports at the same time, which makes them not teleport in MS, but in Lynx, nonsense happens. I can get that red key. I really like how each part of this unlocks another part. Yeah, this one's gonna, like, this level is going to be really hard to beat for this slot. Like, I would even put this above my own. Like, I'm, like, 100% serious. This is better than mine for this template. Or palette, whatever. Like, 100% serious. That is really good. Alright. Moving on to one of Chipster's levels. Walls without walls. Alright, I should scroll this down. Why would you want to grind RNG levels? How is this gonna work?
Bummer.
Alright, let's actually dispose of the monsters here. I can see those walkers getting out of hand very quickly. Ooh, Chipster, that's a nice move. I liked that. That was good. Not as good as Josh's level, but that was good. Like, the pink ball interactions with the traps, I liked those a lot. Alright, Volcano Lake. I wonder if I need those fireballs for anything. I don't want to go there yet. This part, like this, like in Link's, this room will get crazy. Let's go this way. So I can trade out my flippers for fire boots. I'm going to assume these are connected. They are. This is really interesting to work around. Okay, so if I can end with a red key, that'll make my life easier. Oh, crud. I don't think I wanted to do that just yet. Okay. Sorry sorry about that little interruption. I'm going to see if I can figure this out now. So I honestly am not seeing how to do this right now. Oh, I think I'm seeing it now. I wish I could get both the boots at the same time, though. Alright, let's try that again. I actually think this is a faster cycle. Okay, so let's not go into the center this time. Okay, so I can go through that path both ways, but it's really only a one-way passage in the end. Likewise, this is a one-way passage once I get those chips, and those chips have to be gotten with the flippers. So then how do we get up here once we have the fire boot path? So we'll use that recessed wall as the entry point. No, I can't do that because the blue key in there needs to be gotten with the fire boots, which means the flipper stuff has to be from a different path. Okay, so the blue has to go up like so. I'd say fire boot path has to go through off to the right area. Head out through there because that's the one it has to be. These fireballs aren't needed for anything.
Bummer.
Of course I'm wandering around and I accidentally spring step. Of course I do. 'Cause what else would I do? If I'm correct, though, this isn't too bad. Only if I'm correct, though. I know, I just got rid of one clicking pattern just to start up another one. But if I'm correct, I should be able to solve from here. No, I won't be. I have to use that passageway as my way back with the fire boots. Once I have the keys, and then back forward. Alright. One of these times.
Bummer.
Can I not be an idiot, maybe? Or is that too much to ask?
Bummer.
Really? I know that doesn't work. Why do I keep trying it? I think I can get away with using the recessed walls on the flippers, though. In fact, I think I have to. Wait, no, with the fire... Getting the keys dumps me up here. What? This seems so contradictory. Looking at the map of the level, you get the flippers, you do stuff with the flippers, you trade them for the fire boots, and that has to get you all the keys with... No, this has to get you all the keys and be able to re-reach the bottom left. No, maybe... Okay, well-crafted puzzle, if I'm right, again. But kind of annoying to figure out in the level. Especially with this glider section in the middle. It's the biggest complaint about this level. couple of well-placed red herrings in here. Get these 4. Now I've got all the keys, and I'm over here. I could quote Trevor there with the dodging near the exit. That's dirty nonsense, but actually, yeah, that is a little tough for right at the end. But I did solve it. Not a bad level. But it's not as good as either of the other two. So far. So, Lotus on Fire by Cyberdog.
Bummer.
Oh, this is not going to be fun now, is it?
Bummer.
Oh, right, I don't have flippers.
Bummer.
I thought this one looked decent.
Bummer.
I thought
Bummer.
this one looked decent. Really? So this is going to be the same thing multiple times again. I wasn't even paying attention to the pink ball that time.
Bummer.
Do that again, loop back around, get the flippers, go around, get the remaining chips, navigate to the exit. That was basically the entire level. I don't feel like doing that again. Placement stays. Moving on. Matchbox. Mika. Oh boy. Hmm? Oh, one has to be sent to each. Okay.
Bummer.
So one fireball gets sent to each, and that doesn't seem too hard. Oh, that seems a little harder, actually. Tell you what, let's do that method. Alright, so that's those two. This should work. That was a fun little monster manipulation puzzle. Doesn't seem like there's anything else really to it. That goes above... yeah, we'll put it above benches. I had more fun with that, but that's more, like... moving on. More nonsense! Woo! We have stuff, and there are things. I see flippers on the water
Bummer.
there. Why did I step back? Probably because this level is boring. I know that because this is one of the few I already played because, as I mentioned when I was going through the first palette, my mom made this one! I'm not pulling any punches because of that either. Nothing there? Okay, nothing there. But no, that one's actually kind of decent. Let's see if the one I haven't played is any better. Nope.
Bummer.
So much nope, I wasn't even paying attention.
Bummer.
Man, lack of sleep is starting to catch up with me. Goes above Lotus on fire. Alright, Eric's lucky 13. This one on the, like, looking at this one in the editor, it looked like a lot of fun.
Bummer.
Just wait for the walkers to blow things up.
Bummer.
I pushed left.
Bummer.
It's gonna take a lot of luck for a walker to filter down to that lower area. So I'm just gonna go along the top.
Bummer.
Why did I move down? No, seriously, why am I playing so badly today? That's the entire strategy. You've got it. Oh, the red key in the center. This is one of those levels that looked a lot more fun than it actually is. At least Eric was nice enough to not let the walkers clone walkers. Because that would get ridiculous very fast. Can I get to the right key in the middle yet? Yes, I can from below. There's the exit.
Bummer.
I wouldn't. It's really not fun to play. A+ concept though, just not. Too many places that require like a lot of bounces in a specific direction, like especially at the exit, and not a huge fan of forced waits in general. There's a lot of waiting you have to do. It's like, you can look at the chip over to my left right there. That's one of the biggest issues with the level, right? Just because, like, areas like that exist. If they didn't, like, if you didn't need all the chips, or this was scaled a little smaller, it would be a very fun level. But in this size and in this design, not particularly, no. Yay, it finally blew up. Nice try, walkers. Again, This is the same thing that happened last time. The exact same thing with the exit not being reachable. That's a problem. Can we blow up the exit bomb maybe? Finally. Like, it's okay. It's a great concept, but it does not play as well as you would think. Still goes, see, now I'm torn, because it's like, now I'm torn, though, for the ranking. Because I like all three of these are fine, but they have different issues to them. Do I want to give the point to the concept, the puzzle, or the one that didn't frustrate me? What did I do with the first ones? That's a better order. Because the concept on Lucky 13 is... I really do like that concept. Anyway, moving on. RB3 Pro Keys level. Last place. You hear? Last place. Why?
Bummer. Bummer.
I'm just gonna try this until it works. Okay. There's reason number one.
Bummer. Bummer.
I'm not playing this for very long.
Bummer. 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 Bummer.
Alright.
Bummer.
I mean, come on, you have to, like, you had to know this was not a reasonable level. Is that not hooked up to that? Oh, ye... No, okay. So those rooms, they're hooked up to the opposite sides. So I'm just gonna show the map real quick here. Yeah, that'll do. And we're just gonna fit to screen. No! No! No, 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 no. Let's just... Level improved. So, no! I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that. Hopefully his other level's better. okay. So that time I didn't quite take the right recessed walls, but honestly, this doesn't look bad. Yeah, that one was fun. I like that. That took the concept and compressed it down. It made a nice little puzzle with the recessed walls and the traps. Yeah. Like, I would have preferred the actual, like, connected traps to be a little clearer, especially with the exit, but no, I like that. Yeah, I'll put it over Matchbox. But it's not going above walls without walls. So, Josh, you're kind of running away with things at the moment. So I'm going to play this one after I take a quick bathroom break. Okay, back. So this is the only one I made for this competition that I did not, for, testing this competition that I did not put in my submission set. There's a couple of reasons for that. I mean, it's not a bad level, but it's definitely not the most fun level to play. Mostly because of this teeth in the middle. But also because I was a little annoying with just how I laid everything out. There's a lot of do this, then do that, and it's not clear what needs to be done when. But once this teeth is taken care of, it's pretty straightforward. James, if you missed... I will go back and show that screenshot of that level. It wasn't even really rage. It was... No, it wasn't really rage. It was a no. Just... There's nothing to say but no. I don't even remember what I'm supposed to do. Oops, I forgot to get rid of the dirt. Okay, yeah, I have to get rid of that dirt. Here. This level, James. This level! I tried playing it.
Bummer. Bummer.
It goes like something like that. I tried playing it with pause buffer. I mean, it helped.
Bummer.
That's basically the level. Except there's one part that's worse where there's a whole bunch of 2x2 squares with walkers and you have to go through them with recessed walls. This is one of the single worst designed levels I have ever seen. And that's saying a lot. Now back to a level that's kind of okay, I guess. I'm allowed to say it's kind of okay. I made it. The walkers were worse than tanks. It would be deterministic, except your every action would affect it. To the tick. I forgot to get the green key. See, this is why this level is kind of a pain. There's a lot of things that have to be done, and they have to be done in a very specific order. The one upside to this level is that it's relatively small. But that's not much of an upside. Okay, so I've got the nail set up again. So yeah, 2 one-try block slides. And then as if the level wasn't annoying enough, I decided to make you have to use the remaining blocks. Now, I usually don't do one-try block slides like that. But I couldn't think of a good way to design it another way. So have fun. So after you do all that, it's not over. Shoutouts to Josh. So this is probably the level I was looking forward to playing the most. From this entire... Yeah, from this entire competition, this is the one I think I was looking forward to the most. So I can lose my boots or I can do nothing. So I'm going to lose my boots. Yeah. This is... Oops, that was smart. Oh, I was supposed to take that block down. See, I don't even mind having to redo this. Like, I should have seen that coming. Oops. Oops, I just took a 50% chance of death and lived. I shouldn't have done that. Just some basic block pushing at this point. Bye, teeth. I like the use of the random force floor there. Alright, so we take a pair of skates and force to use it to turn the block here. And gonna need skates to get anywhere else, so that's why that's the fourth pair. Makes sense. That's not me! I don't want it ringing either. I like the placement of these teeth here. It could very easily have just continued the pattern like with the green lock in the socket, but now using everything in a little variety, I like it. Like, the aesthetics on this level are awesome. Just the swapping back and forth with the color palette. It's oh, hi Teethy. I appreciate how much warning you get for that. Like, cause that's a lot of warning. Huh. I'm even gonna play this part like it was Link's. Look at that, it's still doable even in Link's. No real purpose to the hints. Okay. That one stays at the top for now. I don't see it going anywhere anytime soon. Patterns of confusion. There's a gap in the blobs large enough for me to fit in. Can I do anything with these blocks other than put them onto the random force floors? I don't want to do that. I really don't.
Bummer.
So you're coming for me. I'd be more worried if you were trying to come after my CCLP1 score about, how long ago? I don't even know. I don't have that many seconds to find. Like, that can't be right. Like, that cannot be what's intended. There's a hint. I'm gonna go read the hint.
Bummer.